So if you didn't know Mike Todd before, let me introduce you to him.
They not like us. They not like y'all see what I'm saying? They not like us. I'm just saying.
So most of us are very familiar with Mike Todd and the things that he does for attention, excitement, or to help the people understand the message. But the part for me that really bothers me in a way is the fact that in this sermon, if you actually watched it, it's actually a good sermon. It's actually something that people can get a lot from. He's literally showing how King Saul, a king who really had no competition because he was chosen by God, and everything that he set out to do, he found victory in it because God was there with him, was sitting there and becoming jealous of David, a man who really God sent into his life to go ahead and vanquish all of Saul's enemies. Any enemy that Saul was going to face, God had put David in place to go ahead and vanquish those enemies. And instead of Saul sitting here seeing David as this great thing and us being a team, Saul and David, Saul instead compared himself to David and became what? Jealous. It was actually a really good message if he actually stuck to the message. But the problem is, in great Mike Todd fashion, is that he can't just stick to the message. He can't just tell something that the people can benefit, gain from, take out into the world and apply. He can't just do that. No, he has to do something that brings the world into the church. When he decided to play...
Ben, can you give me, I want to show them what it sounded like. This is what it sounded like right here. Turn it up, DJ. He coming into town. Saul killed 1,000. David 10,000. Saul killed 1,000. David 10,000. They not like us. They not like y'all see what I'm saying? They not like us. I'm just saying. Think about it. 1,000. David 10,000. Saul killed 1,000. David 10,000. Hey, they not like us. Okay, you can say that. But I'm just saying, culturally relevant. Saul sitting there. I'm gonna sue whoever made that song. What I'm saying is, instead of thinking, man, we did that. The chorus should have been, they not like us. He should have been able to, I don't know what walk it would have been. The G walk, they beat Goliath, okay. They should have been able to sing the chorus. He should have been dapping them up. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. But because of comparison, all he heard is he's not like me. I'm the king.
It removed the focus from God. The message was about God's relationship with Saul and how Saul decided to look at David in a way he should not have. And instead of the focus remaining in that area to where God could have gotten the glory from the situation, instead he decides to put our mind on they not like us. And I'm not so spiritual that I don't understand the concept or the idea behind using that song, They Not Like Us. But the reality is, most of the people that are in the church have actually made the decision to come out from the world, out from those lifestyles, out from those music, out from the things that they used to keep them away from God. But now because they are a new creature, they no longer desire to hear those things. And I'm not here to sit in judgment of people who still do. It's not the point. Please don't lose focus, or as his message was talking about, don't become distracted. Don't be distracted by what I'm saying. The point, what I'm really trying to point out is that I've spoken to people who actually go there. And what they were very clear, and this is not a mistake in what I'm telling you, their focus was changed from the message to the song by Kendrick Lamar, They Not Like Us. Their focus was only on the song. That even as he continued to talk throughout the message, that was the lyrics that continually played in their mind while he was talking. That means that he has gone from putting the focus on God by actually talking about scripture and taking it from that place to where now the focus is on the world. You have robbed God of his glory, Mr. Mike Todd. And please know, above everything else, despite the fact that I address Mike Todd, please understand, I pray for Mike Todd. I pray that he hears the voice of God, so that way, however God actually wants him to be, how he wants him to lead, how he wants to guide him, he will hear him and actually do it correctly. Mike Todd, the message was good. If anybody sees him, tell him the message was good. But we became distracted by what you displayed by playing something that was not necessary. The message was good by itself. It wasn't necessary to play They Not Like Us. You have to identify, Mike Todd, why you keep feeling the need to bring these things into the church. And I'm not sitting here to judge you, to just judge you, condemn you. I'm not here to condemn you. God does that. I'm here to ask the question, why? Can you please answer for us in the world why you have to continually bring worldly aspects into the message? John chapter 7 and verse 24 says, "Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment." Everything in which I am speaking towards Mike Todd is saying because I am praying and hoping that he will one day allow God's glory to simply be shown, to where he's not robbing God of the glory because he's introducing everything that does not need to be in the church in the church. I first look at myself, and I first ensure that my motives are correct. I don't gain anything from it. I'm not sitting here to expose or to hurt Mike Todd. I'm saying it because there are thousands of people who are following him. And if he would just give them the word, stick to the word, they would grow in ways that he didn't even understand or imagine. But when we continue to introduce things that don't belong in the church, we keep people in a worldly mind frame that instead of them continually to become more spiritual, they actually walk more in the flesh. We are instructed to walk not out in the flesh, but in the spirit. All I'm asking from Mike Todd and anyone else who's doing what he's doing is, can we build them up spiritually so that the spirit becomes stronger than the flesh? So you know what? I had already finished this video and I was done. I was going on with my day. And for some reason, I couldn't get the They Not Like Us part of the song out of my head. I'm not familiar with the song like that because I don't actually listen to rap. I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, and I definitely don't listen to Drake. That's not for me. For those of you who still do, that's your business, but I don't. But I couldn't shake the feeling of why is this song keep playing in my head. So it made me want to go back and look up the lyrics to the song so I could see what the song was so I could see what it was really about. And after looking at the lyrics, I'm going to put it on the screen. The question that I want you to ask yourself after I show you this and you read this, why would a pastor want to promote this song? Why would a pastor want to promote a song that's saying these kind of things? Mustard on the beat. Nail a you know what to the cross. Jabroni A. Ephraim, what? And listen to this one here. Beat your A and hide the Bible if God watching. That's the song you want our minds to be on? A song that's saying that? Hide the Bible if God watching? When you sit here and you look at this cuss word after cuss word, degrading thing after degrading thing, even sits here and addresses women as a B. And this is only the first verse of the song. part of it. Why would a pastor want this to be on the minds of the people? And then you make the joke about what? About I should sue them? Only people who are already following and listening to Kendrick Lamar and Drake would know what you meant. But I investigate. I do my research. So I went and I looked at it. And guess what? The reason why you said I should sue the person who made that song,
I'm gonna sue whoever made that song,
is because Drake was actually suing his record label because him and Kendrick Lamar are on the same record label. And Drake wanted to sue them because they went and allowed Kendrick Lamar to call him a pedophile. And they went and allowed Kendrick Lamar to post an aerial shot of his home with a registered sex offender on it. The only reason you know these things is because you follow these things. And again, I hate to say it because I'm not trying to judge people that listen to these things. Everybody is at a different place in their walk with God. But my question to you is, why is it that you are following these people? Why are you doing these things? Why are you allowing worldly things to be placed on our mind where I'm sitting here minding my business and I can't get the they not like us out of my mind? Not to mention, you can't even you listen to me carefully. You can't even say that part of the song was from God where you added it to your message because you're sitting here talking about how Saul should have sat here in agreement and been happy that he had David because they not like us, right? They can't do what we do. David killing 10,000, Saul killing 1,000. You're sitting here acting like you're using a song to unite when the very song you're using is a diss record. It's a diss track where Kendrick Lamar is going at Drake. The very song you chose doesn't promote unity. It promotes division, divisiveness, hate, greed, violence. He's talking about shooting in the video. Come on. He's talking about how he wanna bust his head open. That's what you listen to, Mike Todd? You could have did that in the privacy of your own home and nobody would have known. But you brought it into the church, sir. Nobody asked you to do that. You chose to do that. But yet you'll play the victim very quickly and act like you didn't know it was going to be taken that way. No, some of us do our research. Some of us actually are spiritual minded and we see the spiritual things. And I'm telling you right now, that's not okay. That's not okay that you sat here and played a song that's saying these kinds of things. And guess what? There might be other people in the church that are just like me that don't actually listen to these things, but actually heard it and they see it's a catchy tune because it supposedly was the song of the year. I didn't even realize that was the man preaching, performing at the Super Bowl because I don't listen to rap. I used to listen to 50 Cent, Pop, Biggie, and all of those people, but I don't listen to them no more because it doesn't do my soul any good. But if I'm sitting here and I know that, how can you be a pastor of thousands and you don't know better? Listen, family, if you are attending these churches and following these people, if the things you do today are the same things you did before, then you gotta ask yourself what change has really taken place. When you get saved, there is supposed to be a difference between holy and unholy, between right and wrong. If you're still doing everything you were doing before you got saved, quote unquote, then you gotta question whether or not the salvation actually took place. Don't get me wrong, I know based on the comments, there's a lot of people that were really blessed by the message. I said it was a good message. But I can't shake the feeling, I can't shake the reality that people are missing the fact that this preacher, this pastor, is doing things that are unnecessary. And it doesn't glorify God. Hey, my name is Jeremiah. I just had to come back and add this part because when is enough enough? When is enough enough? I guess that's a question we all gotta ask ourselves. Hey, be safe. This is Word Speak. I'll see you next time.